I made this observation a few years ago, and I would like to share it with you. They have all collectively arrived at the conclusion that men have been fighting a losing battle against women, which is causing them to slowly withdraw from the dating. Let's take a look at how dynamics shifted and newer philosophies emerged. In the 1970s and 1980s, things started to change after the free love craze of the 1960s, and in the late 1990s and 2000s, women were left unleashed to act in accordance with their true nature. As more time passed, various online forums appeared, and the concept of pickup artistry began to gain popularity. Clearly, men had figured out that there was a way to understand the nature of women and use the knowledge to their advantage. These debates continue for at least 8 years, during which time men from all over the world discussed the nature of women, and man realized how poor the risk-to-reward ratio when it comes to dealing with women as a whole. The media despises it, but it's opened up human. The red pill is taken, it becomes popular, and it's an entire philosophy. However, if you discuss the red pill with anyone, they will begin to agree with you. Millions of people have tried to disprove red pill theories, but in the end, these theories always seem to prove themselves to be correct. Women are now more likely to prevail in divorce proceedings, which has led to men who wield significant power and wealth, the things that are going on these days. There was a time when wealthy men were untouchable. Non-people who have enjoyed years of fame and power are losing their jobs because of something a woman said. Even wealthy and powerful men are coming to the realization that they are no longer safe and are adopting red pill philosophies. Even if you've worked hard for years to build up your wealth and connections, all it takes is one woman's word to bring you to your knees. This time will not be far off. And having this knowledge helps explain why a significant number of men of high value are choosing to withdraw from the labor force. They have simply realized their mistake and realized that the dynamics of wealth are not what they used to be, and that scandals and rape accusations have the potential to bring their entire lives to an end. There is only one significant thing that has not changed, and that is the fact that men in the needle movement are still guided by their biological tendencies. Things in MGTOW have already evolved. For many of these men, the mental value they can provide is more important than the biological value that a woman can provide, and as a result, they have completely given up on women. The majority of these men are content to live a life with no women at all. A woman who is their partner on mental equal is much more important to men like these than the concept of sleeping with other women. Only then can we let them know that mental ability is more important than anything else a woman can provide. Imagine that every time a woman used her body to get favors, a man asked her what he was supposed to do. All of this just so that I can sleep with you for 3 minutes of pointless. You must be completely insane. I see a large number of men leading the labor force, and the greatest loss will occur when high-value men, such as actors and millionaires, leave the workforce. When these high-level players leave, the remaining women will have no choice but to acknowledge their positions. They will be forced to compete for the attention of men who no longer want them, and if there's one thing that everyone agrees on, it's that women will never achieve true power, which includes things like wealth and influence. The alpha females of the marketplace decide the dynamics of the dates they set up for their Levi and droves, and those men whom women choose as their partners end up having their lives ruined as a result. If you're a young man and your hormones are driving you crazy, just give it a few more years, and you'll see how desperate the women really are to get married and start a family. If the MGTOW continues to rise at the current rate, men will start to wonder what all the fuss was about with women, And in their spare time, they will spend their time working on projects and participating in sports. Perhaps they will purchase a new drone and work on their photography project. All of that money was going to be wasted on dinner dates. Anyway, look at how Leo DiCaprio continually dates different women every 5 years and refuses to settle. Then consider how the lives of men who marry are deteriorating on a daily basis. In addition, the age of marriage is increasing, and more people are talking about divorce law than ever before. As a final remark, I would like to point out how ironic it is that in the quest for power and ascending the ranks, women have sacrificed their own power by creating discriminatory laws and making women the target of discrimination.